Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Listen, we gotta check out this video. Some of these men are, I think some of them are delusional. Some women are too. But when it comes to the kid issue, each his own. Whoever came up with the playbook that you have got to have kids, think again. A lot of people have men have kids, much to their chagrin. How do we know? Oh, let's see, because the women are crying and they're depressed. Oh, and the men, they abandon the women and the kids, don't pay child support. Yeah. So much for that notion. How's that working out? Ladies, do what's best for you. Let's check out this video. Here we go. The one thing that women can do that man can't is have kids. Okay. And you know what I mean? If you're not having kids, feel like you're useless being a woman.
Sir, let me tell you something. Just because I got a baby oven don't mean I gotta turn it on. Being a mother or not being a mother speaks absolutely nothing to a person's womanhood. A woman having kids is not mandatory. We don't have to do it. And if we choose to not do it, it doesn't make us useless. This has to be a form of dehumanization. It just has to be. Because are you forgetting that we're still people? And the crazier thing is, when a woman actually becomes a mother, she just gets identified as a mother.
Yep.
A lot of mothers end up losing who they are as a person. Parenthood is definitely a different ball game, but I know y'all see the difference in the standard that women are held to versus men when it comes to being a parent. Whether a woman becomes a mother or not, y'all completely strip her of her identity as an individual. Like literally, what y'all have done to women is y'all take away our identity and make it seem as if we live for other people, that we're living for whoever our husband is going to be, that we're living for whoever our children are going to be, that we're living for everybody but ourselves. Y'all see us as service. Y'all don't see us as people. Y'all think we constantly have a job to do, that we constantly have duties to fulfill for other people and never for ourselves. And that actually now explains why men think that we do everything for them. Like why we put on makeup, why we wear this, why we do this, why we do that. In their mind, they have already made up that we have dedicated our lives to just doing shit for them. And before I end this video, I want to say this last. Y'all are the same group of people comparing mothers to used cars. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We're wrong if we don't have children. We're wrong if we do have children.
So true. So very true. It's like a no-win. A no-win.
Y'all will make women feel like they have to be mothers so bad just to dehumanize them and compare them to used objects. So realistically, we're damned if we do and we damned if we don't. So ladies, do what the hell you want to and don't let no ashy ass man tell you.
Yes, indeed. Wow, a lot to unpack there. And it's true. When you step into the role of motherhood, being a mom, that's you. Are you a mom and you're a wife and you are also your own individual? You're also your own individual. I don't know if you guys ever seen the show House of Cards. It was on Netflix. And Kevin Spacey, he was the president, and he had his wife, who's played by Robin Wright, on that show. And never forget, they had a candidate who was going to be, I guess, chosen for the vice president. Younger man with the family. And on that particular episode, I will never forget. I was like, oh my God, this really stayed with me. So now the wives are talking. So you got the president, then you got the guy that's going to be the vice president. So the wives are talking, and then the guy that's going to be the vice president, he's married. They've got 2 children, and the kids are, they're in the White House visiting for the first time, yada, yada, yada. So the lady says to Robin Wright, so do you guys have kids? And Robin's like, her character rather, no, we don't. And she looks at Robin Wright, and she's like, oh, do you regret not having kids? Do you regret the fact that you don't have kids? And then Robin Wright's character goes, no. Do you regret having them? She's like, oh. And I thought, wow, that is like a bold, major move. She said, do you regret having them? And with most people, how dare she? So it's okay to try to dehumanize a woman to make her feel less than because she doesn't want kids. I don't have kids. The choice I wanted. I made that choice before marriage, during the marriage. That's always been my stance. And I am happy with me. Everybody doesn't want that responsibility. Okay? I'm happy the way I set it up, you know? So it's like, how dare she say that? Do you regret having them? No. Um, a lot of women do regret having them. They just don't say it. And see, now we've got TikTok, social media, the gloves are off. People need to keep it real. A lot of women regret having the children. Oh, of course they do, but we don't want to say that. We want to smile for the camera. Everything's fine. Come on. Everything is not fine. Why do you think women, we were speaking about this before, the friend, why do you think women, a lot of times the kids will get older, they're grown, next thing you know, what happened? Oh, they're going to have time together? No, she wants a divorce. Why? You know why she wants that divorce? Because she probably just gave and gave and gave, and she realizes, oh my God, she just given, that's your title, mom, wife. You just gave and gave and gave to the kids. Support his career. Gave and gave and gave. Take care of the children, his legacy. If they don't trade you in, that's also possible. They'll try to say, oh, you know what? I got my kids, my legacy. Oh, my, I've used you like a worn out shoe, like she said, a used vehicle, a used car. He might want to go get Bambi, who's his daughter's age. And then, out of all those years that you've played, you know, it's all about him and them. Then you got to fight for your financial freedom. Now you gotta. Even married. Well, he wants a lot of kids. Yeah, he says that now, but let's see if something happens. That's why I say be selfish. Be very selfish. It's a new day. Why again? I was saying some women get divorced like that because they already know. They realize, you know what? I only have the rest of my life. What's left? I want to be happy. They've been pouring into everybody, pouring to the husband and the kids. But then when it's time to pour into you, everybody's cup is on empty. I believe in family. Heck yeah, you think? I also believe in women having to do what's best for them, and what your mother did, your grandmother, what worked for them may not work for you. Be selfish. I feel like you're useless being a woman. You know what's useless? Let's talk about who's really, really useless. How? Okay. Why don't we talk about that? We know who's really useless. One thing that women can do that man can't is have kids. Okay. And you know what I mean? If you're not having kids, feel like you're useless being a woman. You know who's useless being a woman? No, who's useless? Is how about this? A father that creates a child with a woman that he bounces on and leaves a fatherless home. That's who's useless. And oh my gosh, he's either paying a low budget, broke down dust bucket child support check of $35, maybe $300 on his best month. And then you look up, the rest is left to the taxpayers. Women sitting there crying, I need it. Where's my village? I need my village. No one's trying to help me. Where's your baby daddy? So who's really, really useless? A man that creates a fatherless home and expects everybody else but him to take on that responsibility. From clothes, shoes to food, from clothing, food on the table, shoes on their feet. Everybody got to housing. That's who's useless.
Sir, let me tell you something.
Tell him, girl.
Just because I got a baby oven don't mean I gotta turn it on.
And a minute woman has turned on that baby oven and hate the day, man, she turned it on, can't even turn it off. Because a cake has been baked and it's wah, wah. Better get that cake that y'all baked. One more time for the ones in the back.
Kids feel like you're useless being a woman.
And you're useless being a man when other people got to take her responsibility. If you cannot afford to feed, do us all a favor. Please don't breed.
Sir, let me tell you something. Just because I got a baby oven don't mean I gotta turn it on.
And a married woman wish she could. A married woman wish she don't have a baby oven, sitting up here ODing on purpose, so depressed, can't get the help that they need, looking out for the village. Again, the village doesn't owe you that. It's the baby daddy.
Being a mother or not being a mother speaks absolutely nothing to a person's womanhood. A woman having kids is not mandatory. We don't have to do it. And if
That's exactly it. Because having kids, even if you're married, of course you can become a single mother. That happens. You don't have to do it. That's what I'm saying. Women have got to understand this, and I've said it several times. You are the CEO, the CFO, the COO of your life. You are the chief executive officer. You are the chief financial officer. You are the COO. You are the chief operating officer. Act like it. Do what's best for you. It's your company. It's your body. It's your life. My man can only go so far. And if he's not providing security, one thing I would not do is reproduce for my man. No, nah, I don't think so.
Choose to not do it, it doesn't make us useless. This has to be a form of dehumanization. It just has to be. Because are you forgetting that we're still people?
No. They want you, a lot of these men, single or married, they want you to have their children so they can have a legacy, and the responsibility of raising those kids will all be on the, I kid you not. It's also a way to gain control. If you're busy raising children, how are you going to be able to embark upon a business? Now, some can management, but it'll be a lot harder. Are you going to start it when they're grown? So how old are you? Oh, I'm 25, so you got kids. Oh, at 45, you're going to start it. Oh, okay. Is your man going to support you? It's a way to control, keep the status quo going. And so it's what you're supposed to do. And many people are doing it. They're not happy with their lives. Why? Because they did what they thought. They did what they were taught to do. That's what's up.
Crazier thing is when a woman actually becomes a mother, she just gets identified as a mother. A lot of mothers end up losing who they are as a person.
Yep, because it's not about you. It is not about you. And if you are a working, what do they call it, married single mother, oh my goodness, wonder why you're all stressed out. It's like the way it's set up, my opinion, it's like, okay, here's a mom. So, and this hand on her shoulder, put your hands up, okay, put your palms up, is a husband, then the kids. And guess what? You got to support both. Kids get grown and move on, and husbands can too. And then the sad thing about it, some of them may not even want to support you. Get to know who you are. If you can travel fine. Learn a foreign language. Get to know who you are. And that's the problem. I've said it before. Some women, you don't even, oh, I know what I want. Do you really? Do you even know who you are? Because if all you did was leave your mama's house and have kids, you haven't had the opportunity. It's so sad to see women, not having a chance to grow up, get your own place, your own house, and maybe kind of just be single, going out with friends, hanging out, dating. It is so sad that all you know is from your mama's house to an apartment with you and your kids, and it's all over again. And then you start to realize, gee, you know what? I never knew I was good at this. Maybe I could have pursued this. Why didn't you? Oh, I was busy having kids, busy being a baby mama. Oh, busy was married, but it was all about his career. I got to take a back seat. Can you at least even attempt to have a dream? I was telling a person, I said, you understand this here. As you get older, a lot of people get older, they get very bitter. But as you get older, I think you'll be happier. Failures may come, success may come. And trust me, you can be high, what they say, high in April, shot down in May. I say, but you need to do what you would like to do with your life, because a lot of people get older, like, I wanted this when I was younger, and I never did, and they are so bitter. They are so bitter. I've had a couple of businesses, and some make more money than others. And guess what? And then some didn't hardly make it, but it was okay. I said, but here's the thing about it. I did what I wanted to do. I did it. I wanted a bookstore. Did a bookstore. Online clothing store. Brokerage. And I said, that's the thing about it. I did what I wanted to do. So I'm not going to be saying, well, and I never tried this. Oh, yeah, I did this, I did that. And I enjoy that. And then things change. You may realize, hey, it's more profitable over here, or you may have a life change and you may have to shut something down. But the fact that you did it, because that's what you want to do. And see, sometimes women figure that out once they've got a husband and kids, or once they've just got kids and they realize, you know what? I'm never going to be able to find out if I could have been a success. To enjoy doing what you're doing, it is so freeing. Maybe it'll make a lot of money. Can you survive with it? To enjoy doing what you are doing is so freeing. So then women realize they're dehumanized because it's not about you. Some can't even have children. They can't even sit up here and they've got a man or a partner, can't even sit up here and just have a day off once a month, a spa day. Once a month, if she could maybe just go once a month on a one weekend, it's not asking a whole lot. Can she just maybe go to a hotel for a weekend, maybe on a Friday and a Saturday, then come home and just spend that one night and just decompress, silence, room service, sleeping late, no, not being bothered. A lot of men, you can go up there and have their babies in pain and labor and hollering and screaming and epidural and all of that. Getting up the 2-hour feedings, only got 6 weeks off, then back on the job. And guess what? Just that once a month to yourself, you don't think you're worthy. Putting your life on the line to provide him with a legacy. And women, some are seeing that now. Give, and they take. Then when the husband gets gone or the kids get grown, all you know is take, and you're looking. Now you might need somebody to pour into your cup. Not asking for a lot every now and then. And when it's time for them to pour into your cup, everybody's on empty. Not right.
Parenthood is definitely a different ball game, but I know y'all see the difference in the standard that women are held to versus men when it comes to being a parent.
Yes. What? Mm-hmm. How many times? Each time a woman, and I know we all make decisions. That's why I say, you got to understand we're the CEO, the CFO, the COO of our lives. A woman is abandoned, he creates a fatherless home, and these guys will switch up on you. There'll be one way. I have heard about this. There'll be one way when you're dating them in a relationship. Then when a baby comes, it might be like, who is this person? Oh, that's him. But this is a side of him when it comes to being a family or being responsible, accountability. What is a famous saying? She should have chose better. How about when it comes to a man, he should have been better. He should have been a better man and not create a fatherless home or to abandon his woman and his child. But it's always on the woman. Oh, she should have known. She should have chose better. How about the man should have been better? Maybe he should have been a provider. Maybe he should be a man and not a little scared weakling. They can run off and still be respected. All that, the mud will be off thrown at the woman. Hell, somebody's got to stay. And then the little munchkins might grow up so delusional, especially the male species. They'll try to blame the mama for the reason why the daddy wasn't there. The daddy's son, I'm sorry to tell you, he wasn't there because he didn't care. And that's just it. I'm not going to lie to you, baby. That's why your daddy wasn't there. Like fathers that are there because they care. So he wasn't there because he didn't. Is he dead? Is he incarcerated? Is he on Mars? Then he is not there because he does not care.
Losing who they are as a person. Parenthood is definitely a different ball game, but I know y'all see the difference in the standard that women are held to versus men when it comes to being a parent. Whether a woman becomes a mother or not, y'all completely strip her of her identity as an individual. Literally, what y'all have done to women is y'all take away our identity and make it seem as if we live for other people.
Yeah.
That we're living for whoever our husband is going to be. That we're living for whoever our children are going to be. That we're living for everybody but ourselves.
Exactly, because a lot of times that's the dynamics of society. That's what's been established. That is what has been established. So now I think it's a new day. The stories, the heartache, and I'm going to say, I must say, I have my opinion, but I definitely do appreciate the women that are willing to come out here and put, their truth out there, because they're going through a painful moment. But guess what? At the end of the day, they may be helping someone else. They have no idea, and I'm sure they get the ridicule from online. At the end of the day, they may be saving a life, and that's the part that we don't always acknowledge. It's easy to critique and give commentary, but they have no idea. Maybe they're saving lives. Maybe someone's going to see it. Because all this, not my man too. It's like, hey, what happened to my man? 23 with 3 kids. That video is still kind of haunting for me. That young lady. So, yeah, in closing, who's useless? No, the women aren't useless because they're the ones that's taking it on. I mean, someone's got to stay and raise the kids. Who's useless is the men that create the fatherless home and then just disappear and get gone. That's who's useless. In closing,
something. Just because I got a baby oven don't mean I gotta turn it on.
hello. Just because she's got a baby oven doesn't mean she's got to turn it on. Because a lot of women have turned it on, baked that cake. Uh-oh. Would love to turn it off, but baby doll, it's too late. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Ladies, you are the CEO, the CFO, the COO of your lives. Please act like it, and I'm out.